When little Caitlin had a 38 degrees Celsius fever, her mother Jill Cox gave her a fever-reducing medication to get her body temperature back to normal, 37 degrees.
When I am giving her the medicine, it's not just to reduce her fever, it's also to, make her feel more comfortable.
The new guidelines from the American Academy of Pediatrics on managing fever in children recommend that parents not worry so much about their child maintaining a normal body temperature. Surveys by pediatricians show that half of all parents considered a temperature of less than 38 degrees to be a fever. And a quarter of the surveyed caregivers said they would give fever reducers to children with body temperatures of just 37.8 degrees. Dr. Kimberly Giuliano is a pediatrician at Cleveland Clinic Children's Hospital. She was not involved in developing the new guidelines, but she welcomes their emphasis on the benefits of running a temperature.
Fever is the body's natural defense mechanism to fight off infections. So it raises the temperature to help kill off the bacteria or the virus that's making the child sick, and also helps to stimulate some different parts of the immune system to work a little bit better. So fever is a good thing.
Kate Helms says she knew that her 1-year-old Chloe was fighting infections when she ran a fever recently. But she still gave her child medication because she wanted to be able to do something as a parent.
It's hard to resist doing something that might make them feel better right away, even if you know in your mind that it's really for their own good to not maybe not jump to just giving the medication.
Experts also note that fever helps our bodies recover quickly from viral infections by slowing the growth of bacteria and viruses and increasing the production of the white blood cells that are the body's main line of defense against infections. The new guidelines note that despite widespread belief to the contrary, there is no established relationship between an untreated high fever and brain damage, seizures, and death. But mothers are more risk-averse.
I'm thankful for the fact that I live in the day and age and where I live, that I have medication that I can give my child to keep her, to get healthy and to feel comfortable while she's fighting sickness.
She's been obviously in distress and not feeling well and not able to sleep. So it has been really to keep her comfortable and help her get some rest. Right?
Physicians agree that the primary goal of treating child fever should be simply to improve overall comfort. They advise parents not to wake a sleeping child to administer a fever medication.
A lot of parents think that because it says that you can give the child their fever medicine every 4 to 6 hours, that if that 4 to 6 hour mark falls in the middle of the night, they should wake their child up to give it to them. But sleep is important too for a sick child. And so unless a child awakens on their own and is feeling uncomfortable, there really is no need to redose the acetaminophen or the ibuprofen in the middle of the night.
The guidelines also recommend that caregivers watch for signs of serious illness and make sure the children drink plenty of fluids. They also outline some of the risks associated with the use of fever reducers, such as masking underlying medical conditions, delaying treatment, and possible drug overdoses. Vidushi Sinha, VOA News, Washington.